What's happening, y'all? Afternoon. Afternoon. Let's see. Lighting off. All right. Ah, it's nice out here, but it's hot. So I think it's strange how I think it's strange how human beings expect you to sacrifice yourself for them. A lot of times, we live in a very selfish world, and a lot of people are unselfish. Rarely would you find somebody that's selfless, that is considerate of other people. A lot of people wear that mask. So I'm a good person. You could count on me, but you can't really count on nobody but yourself. And since you know that, since you have that knowledge and that wisdom, you got to know you can't don't sacrifice yourself for anyone, for nobody. All right? Do not sacrifice yourself for nobody out here. And the funny thing is, um, a lot of people have a sense of entitlement when it comes to relationships. Um, some folks expect that because we're in a relationship, because we're family, because we know each other, because we went to the same school, that you owe them something. I don't owe you anything. A lot of people have an expectation, have this entitlement to where they feel like you owe them. You better show up for them. It's your job to sacrifice for them when they need something. But rarely would they consider you for the same thing. Rarely would they say, if you need anything, call me. If you need anything, let me know. And a lot of people will be upset with you. They'll be mad. They'll villainize you. You'll be the devil. You'll be the villain in a lot of people's story because you chose not to sacrifice yourself for them. Because you chose yourself. Because you don't want to abandon your needs, abandon your mental health for their sake. Right? Choose yourself, man. Let people see. You know what's crazy? A lot of times in life, especially for those of y'all that are loyal, you practice loyalty, you'll notice you'll be loyal to somebody. You'll take time away from what you need to take care of sometimes to help somebody, to even almost save them. But when you need that help in return, where's the help for you? Think about the last time you really needed help. How many people could you count on? How many people could you reach out to and say, hey, I need this, please, whatever? And all the people, almost all the people that you helped, that you made sacrifices for, that you took time away from what you needed to do to help, they rarely show up for you. So I'm always going to teach and preach, putting yourself first. Shout out to Stefan, Daniel, Goldie, Gold Lucky. What's going on with y'all? Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's important that you understand who's around you. And a lot of people, when it's too late, they realize they're the only thing they had. You're the only thing you ever had. But you realize that when it's too late. All right? It's too late to apologize. You realize that when it's too late, man. If you feel like you're in a relationship where you have to neglect your desires, what makes you happy to make the other person happy, that's not a relationship, that's slavery. That's not a relationship, guys, that's slavery. When you're in a situation where you feel like you're what's being required of you, somebody's always ask you to do something, need you to do something, always ask you for this, ask you for that, but then when you need something, they go ghost or they don't say anything. It's not a relationship. You're being used. It's not a relationship. That is it's like you got a job. You got a job and they gave you a responsibility. You know, maintain being in two-sided relationships. Two-sided relationships. We have reciprocation when your needs, your wants are being respected, where there's boundaries. Because if you don't maintain that type of relationship, and you tolerate whatever, people will take advantage of you. All right. So we gotta understand. Marco, Zach, what's up? That's what we gotta understand, man. Um, give you a perfect example. For a while, I was the type of person to where friends and family, they knew that I had love for them, right? Your friends and family, a lot of times they'll know you had love for them. And folks would ask me to do this. Hey, Randy, can you help me do this? Hey, man, can you help me do that? I would sometimes put what I had going on to the side or finish what I had to do and help them. And it was cool. Yeah, they appreciated it, cool. But it seemed like every time you call them, you need somebody to talk to. You need something. Is all of a sudden it's like, hey, I'm gonna call you back. All right, I'm gonna call you back. You never get the call back. You don't get the call back, right? A lot of times, I learned how to be selfish now because the same folks that I showed up for never showed up for me. You gotta understand. That's why I say be discerning, because a lot of people that claim to be in a relationship with you, they never intended on reciprocating in the first place. They never intended on reciprocating in the first place. Um, a lot of people are takers. When you're an empathetic person, when you're somebody that's considerate, when you don't mind helping other people, when you're a giver, you're gonna attract a lot of takers because that's what they look for. They look for people who they can extract the most from while giving little to nothing in return too. All right. That's a lot of times that's the world we live in. That's why your discernment, your boundaries have to be on point so that you won't be taken advantage of. Um, Zach. Yeah, man, it's hot. I'm walking around with these headphones on. It's hot as hell. Whew, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Woo, it's hot. Um, it is hot. Um, Ooh, it's hot as hell, cuz. I gotta get somewhere where there's better lighting. Hold on, I'm about to put this phone in my pocket. I don't know how to see. I have to go. Should leave my stuff. Oh, all right. All right. Hello, can you hear me? Whoever's in the chat, let me know if you could hear me. Let me see. All right, this is on. All right, so my apologies, but yeah, be very stingy with yourself. Um, most of the people that you're in relationships with, not even, not even thinking about what you need, how they can help you, what you're going through, none of that. They're just strictly thinking about themselves, you know? And that's why you gotta prioritize you. People will teach you. You'll learn. You can learn a lot of things from the people that try to take advantage, that try to use, take advantage. You'll learn from them in a good way. This lighting. It's not my best live. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. Make it work though. You know what? You can come back at a better time. We're gonna finish this conversation. Not a good time right now.